Welcome back, everybody. We're here for episode 3 of the Minus 6 Challenge, where I try and shoot minus 6 through 12 holes at my home course here at Cultus Lake in Chilliwack, British Columbia. So, hole 1 is always a tough par 3. You know, I don't know how many times I don't hit this green. The wind is swirling. You got to hit a high cut in there. But thankfully, the short game improvements have been coming in, so we're able to get up and down for par. That's a good start, even through 1. Second hole here, the wind was, again, a little swirly on this day. Took gap wedge to a front pin and just hung it out, which, had to put the pitching to its test. And this one, I wish I had landed it just a little more left to ride the slope. Left us with a tricky-ish putt because it was a bit slidey, but we get that in. Even through 2, hole number 3. This was actually a really good 6-iron. Pin was middle left and just didn't get the kick off the slope. So we have this putt to try and get a birdie. And it's a pretty gnarly slope here. You really just want to kind of lag it up close and get out, because you can get caught on the wrong side of this slope and end up 3-putting, and that's not pretty. Hole 4, aka the tightest par 4 in all of Canada. Rip driver. Didn't get all of this in terms of contact, but in terms of direction, feeling really good. Now here is a nice big bag of garbage. Got kind of steep and absolutely terrible on this, and just pulled it, and it was horrific. So we're really leaning on the short game through these first couple holes, but this was great. And look at this extra little sauce. Oh, gotta love a Bridgestone golf ball. You just don't get that kind of sauce with anything else, It's just wonderful. And we got up and down for par, so we're now even, and we're on hole 5. And this was a great drive. Absolutely laced this down there. Feeling really good about it, which leaves us with, the ball kind of sitting below our feet, and hung this out. Wish I could. This is where I need to be able to play more offense, right? Not playing enough offense with those kind of shots. Again, pin here on a little bit of a trickier slope, but we clean that up, and we are even through 5. No damage. Hole number 6. This is sick. Oh, this is so sick. This is, if you listen to the podcast, this is why I put the fourth 25 back in play, was for that exact shot, because that's sick. But what's even sicker was this 7-iron to the green to get on in 2, because this is a par 5. So that was for eagle, and we almost get it. That was so close. So that puts us at 1 under through 6. Hole 7. Brought this in a little lower. I'm trying to work on my flight here. Pretty good. Just went a little bit short. So we lagged this up there. Didn't really give it a chance to make a birdie. But, 1 under through 7. This is a pretty good start. And this is hole number 8. Another short par 3. And we threw a nice dart in there. Look at that spin. Oh, love a Bridgestone golf ball. This putt, very spicy. Center cup. Let's go. 2 under through 8. Hole number 9 is the short par 4. We take 4-iron here and absolutely rip it. Again, wind was a little swirly today, so it comes up a touch short on the left-hand side. Chipped it on. Hung out a little bit, but nothing our putter can't clean up. So taking advantage of, a short par 4, getting another birdie, that puts us at 3 under. We are on pace, friends. This is getting very spicy. This one didn't take it over the trees because, again, the wind was just nuts. So wasn't sure if it was going to make it on this day. This wedge, I thought it was going to check up a lot more than it did, which unfortunately didn't leave us with the best putt, and actually had the line going, just didn't have the speed. So we're 3 under. We've got 2 to play, 2 par 4s. Can we make some magic happen? Ripping the big dog here on hole 11. This was wonderful. Just love a shot tracer when there's that little curve on it. Nice little wedge here. And again, just too far. Like, brought it in too low, too far. It was a front pin. Like, this was something I should have made my life a little easier. However, short game redemption. Look at my reaction here. So, very excited with that. That gets us to 4 under through through 11. So I decided to pull 3-wood and see if we could get this on the green and go for eagle, because if I can get an eagle here, that gets us to 6 under. So rip a 3-wood. Again, the wind was it was windy and cold, so it didn't get as deep as I wanted. We had this to a back pin for our second shot, and decent shot, but just not enough to get up there. So obviously we're not holding out for eagle, but we have this left to get to 5 under. And we just missed it on the high side. Tough break. But that leaves us with a final score of 4 under through 12, which is the best score so far in the -6 challenge. We've had even, 2 under par, and now 4 under par. And I think what's great about this latest round is just showed that getting to that target score of -6 is totally possible. And my game is not even close to where it needs to be or can get this offseason. So I know I have a lot of work to do and a lot to clean up. But it's really encouraging to know that this score is in play despite the fact that I've made a significant amount of errors in this round. Like, there were a lot of moments here where I did not capitalize. So there's plenty of work to be done, a lot to clean up, but very, very encouraging to know we're on the right track. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.